Soulmates, to do this knot tie drape on the waist, you want to cut two pieces of fabric on bias. If you want the tie to be in the center, you can cut the two pieces equally. But if you want a one-sided tie like mine, of course you want to cut one piece to be longer than the other. Now, I'll be putting the formula on how you can get the actual length you need in the description box. So starting with the shorter part of the fabric, you want to start pleating like so, like make this zigzag kind of pleat. I put my hand at the back, so you might not really see what I'm doing at the back, but you just get the feel like I'm trying to get this zigzag kind of shape. Honestly, soulmates, I would really advise you not to skip any part of this video, because there are some things I actually did. You'll see me doing it, but you might not hear me saying it, so please do not skip any part of this video. So that's it for the shorter part. This is how it looks. We'll be keeping it aside, and then we'll be going to the long part. Remember, I'm trying to make my pleat to be at the side. So basically we'll be doing the same thing right here. I was just trying to check to see the center of the fabric, and I would also pleat like so. So soulmate, if you're using this kind of fabric that removes thread easily, you want to make sure after cutting the two pieces, you serge it, that's weave it before doing the zigzag. So let's continue. Now you want to take the other part of the fabric and put it in between each other like this, like you are seeing me doing in the video. You just want to put them in between like this, like a knot, just like the name implies. So you want to go ahead and locate the edges of the short side, and then you hold them together and pin just the way you see me doing in the video. You guys do well to subscribe to my channel and like this video for more content like this. Like I said, I'll be saying a lot of anonymous, I'll be giving a lot of anonymous tips while this video is going on. So please do not skip any part of this video, and please try to watch very closely what I'm doing. If I feel there is a part that is not important, trust me, I must have cut it while editing. So please just watch the video and trust the process. So I'm done with the shorter part, and I'm going to be doing the long side too. I'm just going to be doing the same thing. I'll locate the edges inside of the fabric and then put them together very closely, and I'll pin down. So I'll pin all the way, and then I'll take it to my sewing machine and sew all the way. And also for the other side too, I'm going to just be sewing the area I've already pinned down. I'll sew it and show you what to do next. So now, as you can see, I've sewn it. I sew it very close to the middle, and for the long part also, as you can see, I've sewn it also. So this is what it looks like, guys. As you can see, it's already forming the knot. So guys, the next thing you want to do now is to drape it. I'm going to be draping it on my dress form. I've already pinned down the dress on the dress form, so I'm just going to be placing it. Remember, it's one-sided, so I'm just placing it on I gauged it with one side of my bust dart. So I'll be placing the knots on that bust line area, and then I'll pin it down. So mates, basically the next thing to do is to just arrange, properly. Remember the zigzag you made earlier? You just want to arrange them now. So you just arrange them and pin. You would make sure that it's well pinned. So mates, there are two kinds of pinning I did. The first pinning I did was I pinned the dress to the dress form. This pinning, you want to be very strategic about it. You want to make sure that you pin it where you can easily remove the pins. You want to just pin it where you can easily remove the pins later. Then for the second kind of pinning, I pinned the drape, that's the knots, to the dress. And while pinning the drape or the knot, whatever you want to call it, to the dress, you want to make sure that you are not pinning all the way to go and grab the dress from under. Because if you do like that, you might have issues later when you want to remove it to go and tack. Some people might want to tack on the dress form, but I find that very risky. How? Because you might end up putting your needle to go and grab the dress form without you even knowing, until maybe when you are done tacking everything, before you now realize that your pin is actually, your needle or your thread is actually holding your dress form, and that's like starting from square zero. But if it's your pin that is holding the dress form, you can easily adjust it and then continue. So please take notice of that. So just on mate, right now I'm just pinning down all the drapes. Remember I said the zigzag you've made before, the zigzag we made before is what we are trying to follow through all the way to the sides. So we're picking it from the middle, that's from the knot side, from where we have the knot, all the way to the side, and would pin down. Make sure that whenever you carry a single pleat from the knot, you take it through. Don't just pick any pleats, like don't just start a pleat then you will not finish it. Like take the pleat from the knot all the way to the side, just the way I'm doing. I believe that when you watch this video without skipping, you would be able to understand what I'm doing without me even talking much. So mate, if you notice, you'll see that I'm trying to achieve a basque shape around the waistline area, and all I did was just placing the knot a little bit below the waist. So after placing the knots a little bit below the waist, you want to direct the pleats to the waist area. I already marked the waist area on the dress. So the first few pleats will be pointing towards that waistline area, and then you gradually ease down to the hip and then a little bit below the hip. So that's just what I'm doing on this video. This is just a chart explaining all I'm doing, and also some other little knowledge I feel would be useful. So mate, you want to go ahead and continue arranging those pleats, taking them from the knot all through to the side. You want to also make sure, very important, make sure that the dress itself is not folding. You just want everything to be smooth, because the dress, if it folds, you might have fitting issues. So you want to smooth everything out. There is tendency that there will be the dress will be trying to fold. Make sure it smoothens out, if not you will have problem much later. So mate, right here I'm just trying to iron the pleats out, making sure that everything is nice and straight. So that's just what I'm doing here, cleaning everything up. So you guys, remember we are not done. We are just done with the short side. Now to the long area, you're just going to do the same thing you just did for the short side. The truth is that I need you to practice this draping thing. You don't even necessarily need to maybe sew a dress. Just practice it, or maybe on your dress form. And if you are that person that doesn't have a dress form and you're thinking, okay, how would I be able to do this style without having a dress form, you can pin your main dress, you can pin it to a let's say your working table. You can pin it down. I'm sure your working table has something like a blanket or a wrapper on it. So you want to like get maybe two more wrappers and lay it on your working table, and then pin the dress very straight and nice. Pin it to the table,
and then you can do this drape on it on the table like that. So I believe that you have the same result, although that might be it depends on you. It would, I think, for me, it's not hard for me. It won't be hard for me because I've practiced a lot of time and I know my way around it. So practice makes perfect. So as I was saying, just make sure you practice. You mustn't necessarily be sewing a dress. Just practice your drapes.
You guys, I have to tell you, when you are doing this splits, it will definitely test your patience. Forget the fact that I edited this video and I'm doing it so fast. Even for me, that is a little bit used to it. It still took me a little bit of time because before I got my desired results. So please trust the process. It's not as fast as I'm doing it here. I just edited the video. This is not to say it's hard, oh, it's not hard. I think everything took me like 20 to 25 minutes to do, so it's not actually hard. It's just, you just have to approach it with patience.
So mate, when I'm sure I've gotten everything nice and clean, I want to go ahead to cut out the excesses by the sides.
So you guys, this is what we have. I'm not actually done with trimming the sides, but I just want to take it off the mannequin and then I would tack it before I'll be able to clean the sides properly. And then after cleaning the sides, all you have to do is just put in your lining as you would just normal. From then put in your lining and then complete the sewing. So that's just it. It's not hard. So soulmates, I felt it's important for me to show you the wrong side of the dress so that you would see. I actually tacked the pleats down very well so that it doesn't get to loosen up or scatter. I'm sure we all know how to tack. So here's the finished look and I've already completed the dress here. Thank you for watching. Bye.